I ain't put myself in nothing.
You're having sex with a 16
I didn't know.
girl.
I didn't know.
This case doesn't start with a body. It starts with a secret that someone was desperate to bury. A teenage girl disappears. Days later, she's found dead. But here's what makes this case different. Before she died, she had already named the man responsible. And now, the only person who could prove it is gone forever.
You have a case from 2014 where you threatened a girl, wrap her like
Definitely didn't do that one.
And pour bleach on her.
Definitely didn't do that.
And now we have a girl that has a case against you. You have the biggest motive in the world.
And it's up to detectives to prove that they're connected.
No, I'm not the person that killed her. I've never done anything to her other than what I've told you.
I've been doing homicides for 12 years. We both have been. I've never heard of this before in my life. Like I said, my name is Bill. This is Corey. What can we call you?
My name's Quinn.
Quinn. Okay. I don't know if you go by a different name or anything like that. Quinn. Okay, Quinn. We want to speak with you today about some things, and we just want to make sure that you're aware. Okay, that you first of all, you're not under arrest by any means. Okay. Do you understand that?
I do.
Okay.
Now I do.
Okay. And we are hoping to have a conversation with you, and I'm sure you have some questions for us. We have some questions for you. But at no time are you under arrest here. Do you understand that?
Well, you know, things change.
Okay. Okay. But, right, do you understand that?
I do.
Okay. All right. So, do you need anything to drink?
No.
Okay. You have a problem talking with us?
No.
Okay. All right. You said that you got a call.
My girlfriend got a call.
Okay. Who called your girlfriend?
Her nephew.
Okay.
your girlfriend's
nephew.
My fiance's nephew called her.
Okay.
At about, I don't know if you look on my phone, I can tell you exactly what time it was, because as soon as I hung up, she called me.
Okay. All right. What did they? What was the conversation about?
She called him. He said he was hysterical. She said, "What's wrong?" He said, "Jay is dead. They killed her. They shot her." She was like, "Wait, what are you talking about?" And she said he was all hysterical. "Jay is dead. They shot her. She's dead. They shot her. I know you know something about it." She's like, "What the hell are you talking about?" This is how she's giving it back to me. Like, "What the hell are you talking about?"
Mm-hmm.
And that was a conversation that she called me and told me.
Okay.
And I was like, "What?" I was like, "Today?" She's like, "I don't know. He was all hysterical."
Okay.
And then I said, "Well, they'll be coming to see me in the next 24 hours. And sure enough, here you guys are. Well, you guys are Kalamazoo, so I'm really confused. But sure enough, Grand Rapids is at my door. Tell my search warrant.
Okay. All right.
And
well,
he lives in Saginaw. So
who?
her nephew lives in Saginaw.
Her nephew, not your
He
nephew,
said
but
the
hers.
police just left his house.
Okay.
I'm like, okay. And it's her nephew.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't know you. Corey doesn't know you. We've never had any contact with you ever. Okay. I don't think we have, at least, and you've never had any contact with us, so we don't know you at all, and it's vice versa. But we're not gonna sit here and jack you around or anything like that. All right.
Yeah.
What is?
Yeah.
Mickey, how long have you lived there?
2 years almost.
Almost 2 years. Okay. And the who do you live there with?
Me, my fiance,
Okay.
my children.
And your children together?
Me and her.
Yeah. No. Okay. Are the children in the house yours or hers?
Mine.
They are yours. Okay. And the children's mother?
Who's their mother?
Where is
My
she?
oldest son is adopted. I adopted him a couple years ago.
Okay.
And she's, and my twins, their mother stays around the corner from here.
Oh, okay. All right. So a good relationship.
Yeah, you know, we're not enemies. We get along.
Okay.
We have children together.
All right. What about your? Where do you currently work at?
I don't.
You don't. What are you doing for money?
Unemployment.
Unemployment.
I worked for Kentwood Public Schools for 8 years. I got fired.
Okay. And that was why?
Case with this her nephew said got shot.
Okay. Alright. Okay. So do you want to tell me, can you tell me, well, no, yeah. I don't want to ask you about the case, you know what I'm saying?
The case that's pending,
Yeah.
she said I raped her.
Okay.
4 times.
Okay.
And made him watch 4 times.
Made, who's him?
The nephew, the one that called her.
Okay.
They said I raped her 4 times and made him watch.
Okay.
Back in June, July.
June, July. Okay.
But yet she came over my house every day until October 10th.
Okay. Alright. So what was your relationship with her?
With who?
The girl.
I didn't know her.
You did not know her at
She
all.
came to my house with him because he was staying. Her nephew came to stay with us for the summer.
Okay.
And every day she would come over there to spend time with him.
Okay.
And my brother, I call him my brother-in-law because we were actually engaged. He was there. My girlfriend's other nephew was there as well. And she used to come over every day.
Okay.
And when she would come over, I was usually gone or I would be in my room.
Okay.
So I really didn't know her.
Alright. So let's fast forward a little bit. What vehicles are you currently driving?
We have 3.
Okay,
We
what
have
are
2 vehicle crosses and a Ford Expedition
Okay. And where are those cars at right now?
in my driveway.
All 3?
Well, 2 of them, when the police came to my house, 2 of them were there, and the other one just got there when she got home from work.
So all 3 are there now? Okay. I don't know if, that case is in the system, so I don't really want to ask him any questions about that. Okay. So,
It's not going to change anything.
okay.
She said I raped her, and I didn't.
Okay. So, what's the status of that?
We're going to trial in April.
In April.
April 9th.
Okay. Now, do you think you'll get your job back?
Do I think I'll get it back?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
If the court case is favorable for you?
I doubt it.
You doubt it?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't know.
Um,
Wasn't thinking that far ahead, actually.
no.
But, in the conversations I've had with the union, getting my job back they didn't give me that as an option.
Okay.
In the event that I was vindicated or acquitted or whatever, I could sue them for wrongful termination.
Okay.
And maybe there would be some settlement, but getting my job back, I don't know.
Okay. Alright. How's your relationship with your fiance? Good?
Well, it depends on what you mean.
Yeah.
She's a female,
Yeah.
and they're hard to understand.
Uh-huh.
I seem to be in trouble a lot,
Okay.
and most of the time I don't know why I'm in trouble.
Okay.
But for the most part, I think it's very good.
Okay.
Shoot, I just spent all my money buying her a house, so I think it's very good.
So, that house, where's that at? In the city
Yeah,
of Wyoming?
No, it's in Kentwood.
Okay.
It's down the street from where she works. It's
Oh.
down the street from my old job where she works. It's on the street, I can't think right now.
That's right.
What, Marwood Court,
Okay. When do you close?
March 2nd.
Okay. Alright. When's the last time that you had seen Jay?
I don't know.
Roughly. Not excluding court.
I don't know.
Okay. When's the last time you had communicated with her?
I have no contact order with her.
Okay. So, no, don't
What's so funny?
I'm laughing because Aquarius calls today. He calls.
Who's Aquarius?
Aquarius is my fiance's nephew.
Okay, all right.
He calls her and says
Your what? Your fiance?
her nephew calls her at work today. And he's hysterical and he says, "Jay's dead. They shot her. She's dead." I know we have a case pending against each other. I know we have a pending case. So common sense tells me if something happened to her, I'm going to be the first person they come and talk to. So you guys are here talking to me. I don't know. Because the story he was telling made no sense to me. It's like if she got shot today and she's dead, why would the police be notifying him? He's not related to her.
When he said, you've said it twice now, he said they shot her?
That's what he said.
Who's they?
That's the same thing I said. That's what I asked.
And what did he say about that?
Well, I didn't talk to him. I'm asking her. I'm like, who the hell is they?
All right.
And she said, Quinn, I don't know. That's just what he was saying. She said he was yelling.
You go by Quay?
No, I go by Quinn.
Oh,
She
okay.
said, Quinn, I don't know.
Okay.
That's what he said. So I'm like, Tira, that's not making no sense.
Mm-hmm.
I said, first of all, why would the police be notifying him? He's not related to her. Why would they go all the way to Saginaw to notify him that something happened to her, like minutes after it happened? That makes no sense to me. And then he was saying something about somebody was talking about it on Facebook. I don't have a Facebook, so I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody was talking about it on Facebook, or somebody was talking about it on Facebook, or somebody called him. And I said, that makes more sense. Someone calling him and saying this makes more sense than something just happened to her and they call and notify him or send the Saginaw police to talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
Makes no sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not. Common sense tells me, okay, if something happened to her, I'm going to be the first person on their list.
Okay.
I'll be the first person they come and talk to. Lo and behold, I just put my kids to sleep. I'm sitting on the floor, and I see all these lights, and I'm like, what the hell is that? So I look at my security camera, because we have security cameras around the house.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at the camera like, what the hell is that? 3403. Search warrant.
What's 3403?
That's my address. That's what they kept yelling. They kept yelling my address.
Gotcha. I'm sorry, I'm not familiar
Come
with
out
that.
the front door with your hands up. I'm talking to her on the phone, so I come out with my hands up because I don't want to get shot, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And they make me walk through the snow backwards and do all this stuff. Suspect in custody. What? The hell? Suspect in custody. Okay. And here I am talking to you guys, and you're asking me all these roundabout questions.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, I watch enough TV to know I'm your number one suspect.
Disregard whatever you watch on television.
Yeah.
Because
I'm obviously your number one suspect. You're both are sitting here saying, okay, we have to figure out if this guy did whatever. We have to figure out if it was him. We can't let him know if whatever. We can't let him know what we know. We have to let him trip himself up and all in this.
Okay, that's
No, you're
thinking
Like,
way too much into
I haven't
this.
killed anyone.
Listen,
I'm capable of a lot of things.
you're
Just
thinking
No,
way
we
in too
never
far
said
into
you did.
this.
No, I know. I'm just cutting through the bullshit.
Yep, but you're overthinking all of
Yeah.
this. Okay. All right.
you're going to stress yourself out doing that.
No, I'm not stressed at all.
Okay.
I'm just like, we're sitting here, like, we might as well cut through it. Because if something happened to her, if what he's saying is true, if she got shot or whatever the case may be, you guys are sitting here talking to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's not my accident.
Okay. Well, I guess, what do you know about it other than?
I know what he said on the phone. They shot her. She's dead. That's what I know.
And that's what you know.
And I don't even know if that's true or not.
Okay.
But this is odd to me because your photos say Kalamazoo, and they said they were holding me for Kalamazoo, and I'm like,
January 28, 2018. What should have been a normal walk turns into a discovery no one is prepared for. Deep in a wooded trail, a body is found. Hidden. Discarded. Like someone thought it would never be seen again. She had been missing for 4 days. Her name was Mujay Dumbia. And almost immediately, police weren't searching for who did it. They were already looking for him.
In Kalamazoo.
crap. You want me to lie to you?
No.
Please don't.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
God,
what
let's
we're-
see. I used to live there when I was a child.
Okay.
I got arrested for being incorrigible because my mom was a damn crackhead.
Your mom? Is she still alive?
Yeah.
Okay. Is she better?
Yes, well, she's fine
Oh,
now.
good.
Wonderful grandmother.
Good.
I got arrested for incorrigibility in 1988.
Okay.
My grandma came and got me. brought me to, well, I stayed in on Gold Road for 4 months.
On Gold Road?
In the juvenile home?
In the other part, not the lockup part, the other part. In the front where you can, I don't know what they call it.
Come and go?
Well,
Okay.
we couldn't really necessarily come and go, but we weren't like arrested or anything.
All right.
I stayed there. I left there in '88. Then came back to Grand Rapids. I went to prison in '90.
In 90 for what?
Armed robbery. I used to rob drug dealers when I was a kid.
When you were a kid.
Because my mom took drugs. She was a crackhead, so I used to rob the drug dealers.
That would come to the house?
I would rob them, not when they came to the house, but just the ones I knew was selling their drugs, I would rob them.
Okay.
And one of them actually
In Grand
reported.
Rapids.
One of them reported this.
Several of them reported it.
They reported it.
Yeah, I didn't know you could go to jail for robbing drug dealers.
And they knew who you were?
I didn't hide.
Okay.
That's why I had so many bullet holes and stuff. I didn't hide. I wanted them to know who I was.
Sure. So they would stop selling your mom?
It's my mom's
Sure.
bullshit.
Yeah.
I went to prison in '90. I went to county jail in '90. Went to prison in '91.
Okay.
Came home in 2011.
91, 20 years?
21 years I did on that.
Why?
Why? Because I wasn't going to be anybody's girlfriend.
So you kept getting jammed up in there?
Yeah, because I wasn't going to be anybody's girlfriend.
Okay.
So I fought a lot.
And that kept adding years?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I came home in 2011. So the last time I was in Kalamazoo was, I don't know. Oh, me and Tierra went down there. I don't know, 2013, 2014.
Okay.
Somewhere, I don't know.
Where'd you go?
To the, what's the Crossroads?
Okay.
To the mall.
You've had a pretty interesting long
Interesting.
40 years.
42.
Where'd you do your time at?
Oh, I went to 15 different prisons.
15?
15. I've been to,
Because of getting in trouble?
yeah, I've been in most of them. Yep.
Wow. Okay. And then did you do the max?
Yeah, I maxed out, yeah.
So then you were on no parole when you
I
got
was on
out?
parole for 2 months.
2 months?
Right,
Why would they even do that?
right, it's a waste of time.
Alright. Okay. So then you've been not in trouble since?
No, well, the case with this girl.
Okay.
No, let me back up.
Yep.
2 years ago, man, was it 2 years ago? 2014, 15,
Uh-huh.
2014. I get arrested for when I first started working there. I started out as a custodian for this high schools,
Mhm.
for the schools. I was a custodian. It was my job to clean the locker rooms and all of that stuff. So in the girls' locker room, 3 iPhones come up missing.
Okay.
Had to be me.
You got accused of
Had to
it?
be the custodian. He went in, he came out. It wasn't me.
Uh-huh.
So, and this is why I'm gonna, when you guys get to the point where you ask me to take a lie detector, I'll explain to you why I'm not gonna do it. So, they come, you know anything about it? I don't know anything about it. Well, we got you on camera, you went in there and came out. It's my job, I had to go clean it. You were only in there 5 minutes. Well, they only use it once a week, so it wasn't really that messy. Long story short, they asked me to take a lie detector test. Fine, no problem. Take it. Failed horribly.
Why?
Don't know.
Because
Failed
of the-
horribly.
Because of
They
the
asked me- I don't know. They asked me what state I was in. I said Michigan, and I was lying. That's how bad.
Because this wasn't random. This wasn't a stranger. This was someone she had already accused. A 40-year-old man, Quinn James. A man who claimed he barely knew her. Yet somehow, she kept ending up around him. And with a trial just weeks away, he wasn't just under pressure. He was running out of time.
So, long story short, we go to trial because I didn't do it. Go to trial. Last day of trial, one of the girls gets on the stand. She's testifying. My attorney's daughter, I don't know why she wasn't in school that day, but she walked up to her dad and said she's lying. He was like, "You sure?" She was like, "Dad, she's lying." So my attorney grills her. She breaks down on the stand and she admits she stole her own phone and stole her 2 friends' phones and gave them to her boyfriend so he could sell them. Why? She wanted the new iPhone 6. Her parents wouldn't buy it because she had just got the iPhone 5. Dismissed charges, not guilty. They find me not guilty.
Were you fired?
No, they I worked the whole time.
Okay.
They never laid me off. They didn't do anything. I worked there the whole time. And it took a whole year. It was finally over. Found me not guilty because she admitted that she did it.
Yeah.
I got to look at people and say, I told you I didn't do it.
Yeah.
But I failed a lie detector horribly.
Okay.
Don't know why.
All right. And then nothing since then?
This case with this girl.
With the girl.
Yeah. This case, right? This CSC case.
Okay. Well, you said that you thought we'd be coming to talk to you.
I have a CSC case. The boy calls and says they shot her, something happened to her, whatever the case may be. I have a case with her. Something happens to her.
Mm-hmm.
I would like.
I mean, there's cases with a lot of. I mean, people that have cases on people. I mean, things happen to people all the time.
Right.
You know. Would you agree with that?
That's true.
Did you communicate with this kid at all?
Who? Aquarius?
The Aquarius?
No.
Oh.
We don't talk.
You don't?
No, I don't talk to him at all.
Why?
For one, he dragged my son across the concrete by his feet and scraped all the skin off his face.
Okay.
And then when I confronted him about it, his girlfriend said I raped her.
Okay. So that you think that was like payback for that?
This is what I think. For whatever reason, he did whatever he did to my son. I don't feel like it was an accident, because if it was, I feel like he would have said, hey, he would have called me and said, hey, Quinn got hurt, like he's done in the past, because he's stayed with us for the summer. Quinn got hurt, whatever the case may be.
Okay.
He didn't do that. When I came home, he had the door open, and he said, we can talk about it outside. And I'm like, huh? What you talking about? We can talk about it outside. Talk about what? And then I look down, I notice he has a knife between his feet, so I'm like, man, what's going on? Like, what's up? And when I walk into the living room, he runs out the door. An hour later, my fiance calls me and says, Quinn, did you rape Jay? I'm like, what? The Aquarius just said you raped Jay. Man, I don't want to hear that bullshit. Whatever. I hang up. She calls me back and says, well, I just talked to Jay. She said the same thing. And I'm like, whatever. 3 months later, I'm at work. The director calls me in and says, we have to put you on suspension with pay. I'm like, why? What's going on? Kenwood police are going to talk to you about it. Kenwood police are going to talk to me about it. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, you can't have any contact with any Kenwood students. I don't know any Kenwood students besides my cousin. Oh, okay. All right. I know what this is.
Do you mind while we sit here and chat? Can I
Look through my
look
phone?
through your phone?
Yeah, no problem.
Is it locked?
Does it take
Oh, is it your fingerprint?
fingerprint?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just while we talk, and that could maybe speed things up if you don't mind.
Let's see. What about any other run-ins with the law that you've had since you've been out and since 11?
Oh, I had a domestic, but it wasn't really, I didn't get charged or anything. She did.
Tiara?
No. Oh, heck no. Cypriana Carter.
Okay.
She came to my house and broke all my windows out and tried to run me over
Okay.
with her car.
Why?
But she was mad at me.
I know why. I'm wondering.
She was mad at me.
Okay.
Like, that was my girlfriend at the time. Well, at least she thought she was. And she tried to kill me.
Okay.
So my neighbors called the police. She got arrested. Went to court. Brittany Thomas.
Who's that?
Brittany time is 2014 maybe.
Okay.
Came to my house, told me she needed $7,000 to start her career in modeling in Atlanta.
Okay.
I told her I didn't have $7,000 to give her. I had just bought a Camaro. Yeah, it was 2013 because I had just bought a 2013 Camaro.
Okay.
And so I don't have $7,000 to give you.
Okay.
She says, okay, can you take me home? Yeah, no problem. Can we stop and get some Applebee's on the way? Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
Can I use your phone to call the order in? Yeah, go ahead. Take her to Applebee's. She takes my phone. She calls the order in. We go to Applebee's, which is around the corner from my house. We get there.
Yeah.
She says she has to use the bathroom. I say, okay, I'll sit here and get your order. Her order comes. 20, 25 minutes. She hasn't come out the bathroom yet. I go, I knock on the door. You all right? Yeah, I'm fine. Okay. I go sit back down. Another 15 minutes go past. She ain't came out. I asked the waitress, can you go in and check on my friend, please? She goes in there. The waitress says, are you okay, honey? She says, did he come here with you? She says, no. She says, oh my God, he raped me. So I said, oh shit, I'm out. Got in my car and left.
Okay.
10 minutes later, I get a call from a detective. From her phone, I'm thinking it's
10
her
minutes
calling me.
later.
I get a call from a detective. I'm thinking, well, it was her phone, so I'm thinking it's her. I'm like, what's up, Britt? Quinn, this is detective such and such. Or sergeant, I can't remember if it was a female. I'm like, oh, how you doing? She's like, can you come talk to me about the incident with you and Brittany? I said, what incident? Well, can you just come talk to me? I said, yeah, where you at? Well, we're at your house. I said, okay, cool. I go back, I pull up. They got my whole house surrounded. I drive up, I roll my window, I was like, I'm Quinn. She's like, okay, can you talk to me? Yeah, I'll talk to you. Can you talk to me in the back of my car? I don't really want to get in the back of your car.
Yeah.
Can you sit on the curb and talk to me? Yeah. Sitting on the curb talking to her, big old forensic trucks come and they do whatever they do.
Okay. At your house.
Mm-hmm. I sit there for 8 hours. Sitting on that curb, me and Tierra. And Tierra's like, what's going on? I tell her. And she's like, I told you that girl. She said, I told you, because Tierra didn't like her.
Why not?
I don't. She just didn't. It was just something about her she didn't like. She's like, I told you. So they go through wherever she said it happened on my bed, wherever she said it happened. I think it was on my bed. They go through, do whatever they do. He comes out with all these paper bags full of whatever. And I'm like, what the hell is he taking? So they was like, he'll come talk to you. The forensic guy, whatever he is, he comes and he says, listen. He says, I went through your blankets, your sheets, your pillowcase. He said 15 times. Used everything I had, black light. He said, if that girl was ever in your bed, I can't find her. I said, I told you. So, and then the rape kit came back for her. And she had like 3 different guys semen in her and all this other nonsense.
Whoa.
And,
what?
yeah. But nothing for me. Because I didn't touch her. Period.
Okay.
So that was another, I had that, no charges there, nothing.
Okay.
Sitting here.
Can you go through Saturday with me?
This past Saturday?
Yeah.
Okay, let me think.
It's Tuesday right now.
Okay, let me think.
Yeah.
What'd you do Saturday? Let me think of what we did on Saturday. What do we do Saturday? Okay, we didn't have the twins. Tierra and Cameron were supposed to go to Saginaw Saturday, but she was sick. She did not go because she was sick. She had some stomach virus or something.
Who's Cameron?
Cameron is our oldest son.
Okay.
They were supposed to leave for Saginaw Saturday morning, but they didn't go because she was sick. I was home most of the day, but in the morning I was doing something. What the fuck did I do Saturday? Because I did something. I see where you're going.
Why?
I just see where you're going. Like you're asking me a specific day. And I'm trying to think of what I did on Saturday. Because I was somewhere doing something. and I don't remember what it was. Oh, I know exactly what I was doing. We needed $1,500.
Dollars?
Yeah, we needed $1,500 to, you gotta, they put it in escrow.
Yeah.
For the house.
Yeah.
That's
earnest money or something, or?
No, I went to my aunt. I went to my Aunt Betty. Got $500 from her.
Where's she live?
Down the street from me.
Okay.
I went to my Aunt Betty. I got $500 from her. I went to my mom.
Where's she live?
My mom lives over on, I don't even know the name of the street.
Okay.
It's right off Kalamazoo Street over here, though. I don't know the name of that street. She just moved there. I don't know the name.
She lives in apartments?
Yeah.
What's the name of the apartments?
I don't even know. She just, Oakview. I think it's Oakview, I think.
Okay.
From the moment he sits down, something feels off. Not fear, not shock, control. He talks too much, explains too early, predicts things no one asked him yet. And in interrogation psychology, that's not innocence. That's someone trying to stay one step ahead, before the truth catches up.
Went over there. I was just running around. Like, I was running around. And I was calling people because I was like, oh, I met Colin James.
Who's that?
Same last name. That's another friend of mine. I forgot about him.
Okay, who's that?
Colin James. We met in college back in 2011. I met him in college.
Where'd you go to college at?
CC in Grand Valley.
Okay.
And we've been friends ever since. But I called him and I was like, dude, I would never ask you for nothing unless I really need. Yeah, what's up? I said, I need the money to put this down payment on this house. And he's like, oh, no problem, how much you need? Told him what I needed. He said, meet me in 15 minutes.
Was it 500?
No, I didn't get 500.
Where'd you get
two?
And where'd you meet him at?
I met him at Wendy's on 28th and Byron Center. I think that's Byron Center. 28th and Byron Center. I met him at Wendy's. And that was like 11 something. Then he said he was going to the outlet mall. I should go to the outlet mall with him. And I was like, bro.
Tanger?
Yeah, down on.
Yep.
On 131?
Yep.
He was going to Tanger and he was like, bro, you should go with me. And I was like, I would, but I gotta go get the rest of this money so I can get this house.
Okay.
I called my Aunt Kathy in Missouri. She told me she was sending Western Union.
Did she?
Yeah.
How much?
She didn't. She sent $250. She said, but she didn't send it. She told me she would send it that day, and I waited for her all day, and she ended up sending it Sunday. But
$250 aunt, 500 mom.
No, my aunt
Mom.
Betty.
Mom. Oh, Aunt
Betty.
Betty.
My mom ended up giving me nothing.
Oh no. Huh?
But I had already had.
Aunt Betty, 500.
My Aunt Betty gave me 500.
Aunt.
Colin gave me $250, and my aunt. No, Colin gave me $2, and my aunt gave me $250, and I had the rest of it already.
And then who? $250 Aunt, 500 Aunt Betty, $250 Colin, or 200 Colin.
200 Colin. I had the rest of it already.
And then Quinn had the rest. Okay.
But that's what I did Saturday.
That's it. Just around collecting money on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's what I did.
And then on Sunday, where'd you go?
Sunday? Sunday, I believe I was home most of the day because I was waiting on Tasha to bring. Tasha told me that she was going to bring the twins to me at 11 a.m.
Okay.
We talked. We were texting each other. I was like, "What time can I get the twins?" And she, because we're moving, and she needs a bigger place. So we were talking. I was like, "Do you want me to talk to my landlord so you can rent this place? It's bigger." And she was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Well, come look at it and make sure it's something you want." She was like, "You want me to look when I bring the twins?" I was like, "Yeah." "What time you coming?" She said, "Give me an hour because they're still asleep." That was 11-ish. So me, Tierra, her brother, we were all home because I was waiting on her. And then I went and picked up. I made steak. I cooked steaks. So I picked up Nano and his wife because they were coming over to eat steaks.
Who?
Manuel Cavazos.
Manuel Cavazos.
Yeah,
Who's
I
that?
picked him up. Just
Friend?
a dude I know. Yeah, friend of mine. So his wife, and their son and daughter came over, and we grilled steaks on the back deck.
Okay.
Ate steaks.
All right.
Then she dropped the twins off to me, and I was home.
All right. Did you see? When's the last time you talked to anybody from East Kentwood or from Kentwood Public Schools?
Today.
Who?
I talk to Tierra every day.
Okay, not Tierra. Any other?
Anybody else?
Yeah.
Friday?
Yeah. Friday?
Friday.
Where at?
On the phone.
On the
John
phone.
Bell. I called John Bell. We work together. I consider him to be a friend of mine. But I had called him on Thursday and asked him could he get my W-2 for me.
Oh, yeah.
He said, yeah, I'll get it. He said, meet me on Friday, and I'll bring it to you Friday. So I met him on Friday at the Goodwill on 54th and Division at 10:45 that morning. Well, actually, he was late. I was on time. He was late.
Friday?
Friday morning, 10:45, I was sitting at Goodwill.
34th in Division?
54th.
54th?
54th and Division, right on the corner. I was sitting at Goodwill waiting on him to get there because he was going to the bank next door. So that's why he wanted to meet there. He showed up. I mean, he texted me. I don't know. If he wants to, he can look at the time. He texted me like, I texted him. I was like, question mark, question mark. He texted me back. He was like, oh, I'm running late. I just came out. I'll be there in a minute.
All right.
He showed up around 11ish. Brought my W-2. And I was like, okay. And then I left and went. I want to say I went to the bank after that. I think. I don't remember. But I want to say I went to the bank. I think.
Okay.
I went to the bank.
All right. Friday, 54th in Division. And then that was the last time. Did you talk to anybody on Saturday from East Kentwood or Kentwood Public Schools at all?
Nope. I don't really talk to anybody from there. I called John if I need, because well, I was in the union when I was there, and he was our union representative. So anytime I have anything going on with him, I always call him.
Okay.
Because, like I said,
yeah, right. He's your guy.
Right, and we're still friends, and we work together. I mean, we work together. I considered him a friend. I'm pretty sure he considers me a friend. And he was the union rep. If I need something done or I need a question asked,
He's your guy.
He has it. So he's the only person I really talk to.
Okay.
Like, there's Tom. I talk to Tom on occasion, but I haven't seen him talk to Tom.
Like out in public, you haven't run into anybody from Kentwood schools, different schools.
Yeah, I run into people all the time.
Okay.
Did I run into somebody on Saturday? I don't think I did. I seen John on Friday. Who the hell was I just talking to? Oh, you know what? Scratch that. You know where I was at on Saturday?
Where?
I was at Craig's Cruisers. I took my nieces to Craig's Cruisers because I owed them.
You owed them?
I missed their birthday last month. In December, I missed their birthday. And we made a deal that I would take them out to dinner. It was supposed to be Friday. I was supposed to take them out to dinner Friday, but they wanted to go to Craig's Cruisers instead.
Okay.
So
your nieces, how old are they?
10 and 11.
Okay.
Saturday, I picked them up at, I don't know, he can tell you better than me, he has my phone. But Saturday, I picked them up, and we went to Craig's Cruisers for like 4 hours.
All right.
And the only reason why we left, this is me and Tiara got into an argument, we left because she was sick, and she needed to go to emergency.
Oh my gosh.
So I had to leave to take them to emergency. We got into an argument. I ended up coming home, picking up her brother ended up taking her to emergency. I ended up picking up Cameron because we need somebody to watch him. So I picked up Cameron, took him with me and the girls, and his brother took him to emergency. I dropped my nieces off, went back home, and her brother was back because he had to work the next morning.
Okay.
He came home. I left and went and sat with the emergency room with her. Is she better? Yeah, she just had stomach virus.
Okay.
But
right.
we went to Mercy Health on Byron Center.
Okay. All right.
Forgot about Craig's Cruiser.
So Craig's Cruiser, was that before or after you were picking up money?
That was after.
That was after. All right.
Yeah.
All right. And then where'd you go after that?
After Craig's Cruiser?
Yeah.
I went home to get Cameron because Tiara had to go to emergency.
Well, how long was Tiara at emergency?
She was there. Well, she was there before I got there because, like I said, her brother dropped her off. But she was there 2 hours maybe.
Okay.
2.5 hours maybe. 2.5 hours.
All right. All right. So let's see. You're saying you haven't seen Jay since the court case.
I can't.
You have not.
Can't. Even if I want to see her, I can't. And I don't want to see her, but no.
All right.
Did somebody? Where else did you go on Saturday?
Where else?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Craze Cruisers, emergency. Bank. Oh, I don't know. You can probably tell me better than me.
Right, but I don't want to put words in your mouth, though.
I forgot about Craig's Cruisers, and I was there for 4 hours. So I don't remember. Let's see.
You told somebody in a text that you went somewhere.
Let me see. Craig's Cruisers. Went to Nano's house and picked them up.
And where does Nano live?
He lives on Dickinson.
What city is that in?
That's here.
Okay.
That's what you wanted?
No. You told somebody you went somewhere.
Who did I tell? If you tell me who I told, I might be able to tell you.
Let me find it again. You don't remember going anywhere else?
I'm not saying I didn't.
Right.
I don't know. Like I said, I was at Craig's Cruisers for 4 hours and I forgot about that.
Okay. Now, I'm not going to go tell anybody anything, okay, what you do in your personal life. But how many girlfriends you got here?
2.
That's it.
Besides
1.5
Tiara. Besides Tiara.
I have Tiara and then there's Cipriana.
Who's that?
Cipriana is the girl that tried to kill me. I still deal with her on occasion.
Well, that's crazy.
And
Why would you do that?
Oh, you talking about Sierra. I was supposed to go to the movies or something with her. We were supposed to go on a double date, me, her, and Buck, but we didn't go. That's her name is Sierra Johnson. That's who I was talking to.
And Tiara knows nothing about her.
Tiara knows about Cipriana. She hates Cipriana's guts.
But she knows you deal with her?
She knows I used to. I don't really deal with her anymore. Like because we're still cordial, but I don't deal with her like I used to deal with her. Don't do that no more. And then like Sierra, on occasion I deal with her. Not supposed to, but on occasion I do. And our understanding is, whatever you're gonna do, get it out your system before we get married. Because once we get married, marriage is like, you don't play games. That's a promise before God. You don't play with that.
So you got a free pass.
Somewhat.
Really? And does she have the same pass?
If she wants it, but she doesn't. I have free pass. I can't. Cipriana, I can't deal with. Like I'm not allowed to deal with her, so I don't. Her thing is what she doesn't know doesn't. Oh, this is gonna sound so bad. What she doesn't know is not gonna hurt her. So if I deal with Sierra, as long as she doesn't see her, she's not she doesn't know about it. She doesn't worry about it.
These girls don't come to your house?
No.
They know, or they don't know where you live?
They know all of them know where I live. All of them have been there at one point or another, but now they know not to come there. Because first of all, Tiara's gonna she's gonna kick the shit out of them. You come to my house, you're gonna get beat up. So they're not coming over there.
But detectives aren't focused on what he says. They're focused on what repeats. Patterns. Behavior. History. Because this isn't the first time his name appears in something disturbing. Years earlier, there was another case, and the details are almost identical. Not similar. Identical.
You said that case is in court right now. Mm-hmm. Did you ever have sex with her?
With Jay?
Yeah.
This is the way the case plays out. When we first met Jay, first day I met her, first day he met her, well, he had been talking to her on Facebook. First day they met in person, and I took him and dropped him off to her. Then I went and picked him back up. Allegedly, she was 19 with her own apartment and all these wonderful things. We all had sex with her. Everybody.
Who's everybody?
Me, him, his brother, all of us had sex with her. First day we met her. So yes, I did.
When was that?
That was back in June or July or something.
Okay.
So yes, I did.
So you, DQ,
Me, DQ, his brother. And
Who's his brother?
His brother's name is DeMarcus.
Okay. And who else?
Marcus, and I don't know who the other two little dudes was.
There's 2 other guys.
Yeah. We
So
all had
5
sex with-
people in a room all had
Exactly.
sex with her.
So yes, and then
Everybody was in the same room.
after that,
Was it just she's the only female?
in the beginning she was.
Okay.
I called some other ones over later.
You called some other over. Okay.
I called Martha Lean over, and
Martha Lean.
I called Martha Lean and Rocky over later. They came later.
Okay. And everybody was having intercourse.
Right. So yes, I did in the beginning. Yeah.
Okay. That one time.
Well, actually, there was 2 times, and then again not the next day, but let's just say that was Monday, just for to have a day.
Yeah.
Monday, Wednesday. And
So
then
2 days later.
Right.
Was it just you and her then?
No, it was never just me and her. It was always me, her, the Aquarius. First time it was me, her, and a slew of dudes. Then the second time it was me, her, the Aquarius. And then Martha Lane. Me, her, the Aquarius, Martha Lane. And then somebody else ended up coming. I don't remember who.
You don't.
No.
Okay.
I'll give you, and I don't want to bash the girl.
Okay.
Just check Backpage, because she has one.
Okay. And that is.
Backpage.
What's her name on Backpage?
I the Aquarius called Tierra. This was a few months ago, because that's his niece, that's her nephew. They talk. He called her one day, and they were talking. I was sitting on the couch, and I heard Tierra was saying, "Well, do you still talk to her?" And no. So when she got off the phone, she was like, I was like, who you talking to? She was like, DQ. I was like, oh, he don't talk to Jay no more. I was like, why? He said he all mad, crying because he found out she got a Backpage.
Okay.
I was like, she got a back. I said, no, Backpage is gone. They did away with Backpage. Backpage is gone.
Is it?
Well, it was for a moment, but I guess it's back.
Okay.
And I was like, Backpage is gone. They had some court order or dude went to prison or something. It's gone. She was like, no, he's
Did you
bad.
see her page on there?
I've never went and looked.
No.
He told his aunt that she had one, so I just said, okay, she has Backpage.
Where that first time you had intercourse with her, with those 5 other individuals, where was that at? And I'm not. Listen, I'm not.
It is what it is. That was at my house.
At your house. Okay. And then the time after that, where was it?
At my house.
Both times at your home. Okay. And it never happened anywhere else. No.
The story she tells is different.
Because you probably read the report, I'm sure.
I read 'em, yep.
All right.
The story they tell is very different from what actually took place.
Okay.
You didn't have much battery. It died.
Oh, it died.
Okay.
So you don't remember where else you went on Saturday?
No, I remember.
Or who you talked to. Like, not on the phone, I'm not saying the phone. Like from school, at Kentwood School.
No, I didn't. I don't. I talked to only people I talked to from there is John Bell. I don't talk to anybody else from there. Oh, I ran into oh, what's his name? Something Johnson. He's a teacher. He was at Craig's Cruisers
Okay.
when we were getting ready to leave.
What
He
did
and his
you-
wife walked in.
What was your conversation
He
with
was
him?
like, I saw him because we used to talk. My nephew was in his class. My nephew constantly gets in trouble. They would always call me to come up there and deal with it. I saw him, and I was like, he was like, oh, what's up? I was like, what's up, man? He was like, you all right? I was like, yeah, I'm great. And I looked at him. I said, you know where I'm going, right? He said, yeah, I heard. I said, yeah. He said, like, what they gonna do? I said, well, my lawyer told me don't worry about it. I ain't gonna do a day, so not to worry about it. He was like, you coming back? I said, man. I said, you know, the Kim ain't finna have me back. He was like, yeah. And we just talked about, what I was going through and what I was gonna do after it was over.
Which was what?
What do you mean?
What were you gonna do when it's over?
Depends on how it turned out.
Okay.
If what my lawyer is saying is true, don't worry about it. You're not gonna do a day. Then you just continue on. I told him I was in the process of buying a house. We're buying a house, and He was like, all right. We just talked about that life.
Did you tell him you were going to get your job back in cases drop?
If the case is dismissed,
No.
I told him what the Zorhal told me my options were, which were you can sue him for wrongful termination. Well, you can. If the charges drop, they have to give me back pay, and then I can sue him for wrongful termination, or they can.
Did you tell him the charges were dropped?
No.
Okay.
They can negotiate.
Do you remember telling somebody that you were not around here
What do you mean?
in a text?
That I was not around here? What is, I don't understand what you mean.
Not in Grand Rapids, not in Wyoming, not in Kentwood, not in this general area?
No, I might have said that though.
Well, why would you say it if it wasn't true?
In Caledonia. Where was I supposed to be?
I don't know. You told a person.
That I'm not around here? Or that I'm not around you?
You said you were in a certain town or city.
What day?
What was that, Northern Shores?
Saturday. No. Try going south from here.
What's south? South is that way?
Uh,
I'm
say-
trying to
Where was that? Wayland? Because I don't go further than Wayland.
Okay.
Don't go further
What
than
would you have been
Wayland.
doing in Wayland?
Pizza place.
What
Stefano's Pizza.
You went there?
Yes, my friend.
Who?
I've known Stefano a long time. I go there all the time.
Okay. So
Stefano's
did you go
Pizza.
there on Saturday?
I don't think I ended up going. I can't remember. Did I go or not? It might have been Saturday. I did go out there. I don't know if that was Saturday, but I did end up. I went to Stefano's one day because he was telling me about some kid's mom had texted him. Some kid's mom had texted him this long ass text about stay away from my son. My son's on drugs and
Texted you?
no, him. And he was telling me about it when I was out there. That might have been Saturday I went out there. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But I know I went to Stefano's one day I was out there, yeah.
And it was Saturday?
It might have been.
Did you have your nieces with you?
No.
Okay. My God, you do a lot of driving.
Mhm.
How many miles you put on a car a year? 30?
Well, when I'm working, not so much.
But
Just like
now
that.
you're, yeah.
That
So,
might have been Saturday. I'm
huh?
not sure. That might have been Saturday. I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
It might have been Saturday I went out there.
Okay. Who'd you go there with?
What was I with on Saturday? Before my nieces. Let me think what time I picked the girls up. If somebody was with me, it would have been nobody but Buck. If somebody was with me, he's the only person it would have been. Matter of fact, when I went to see Stefano, Buck was with me because he was like, "Damn, man, you could have
Who's
came out
Buck?
with pizza." Tabaran Fullwood.
Tabaran
Yeah,
Fullwood?
whenever I went, and it might have been Saturday, he was with me because when I came out, he was like, "Damn, dog, you could have got a pizza." I was like, "You want one?" And he's like, "No, I don't feel like waiting." Then we headed back to Grand Rapids. So that might have
So
been
you drove all the way down there, talked to somebody, and came right back.
yeah.
Well, you didn't even get a
See,
pizza?
for you, that seems like, oh, for me, it's a 12-minute drive. And no, I didn't get a pizza. It's a 12-minute drive to go see him. And I see him all the time. Like I said, we're friends. I'm friends with him, his wife, his kids. I know all of them.
And you just went to talk to him? Is his
I don't
name
know.
Stefano?
Yeah, his name's Stefano. Stefano's Pizza. Or, no, Stefano's King of Pizza is what it's called.
King of Pizza? Alright, is it good pizza?
He won a contest. They had all the local pizza places.
Yeah.
He won best pizza, so they call it. He won King of Pizza, so they call it Stefano's King of Pizza.
Alright.
So yeah, that might have been Saturday I was out there.
So let me ask you this. Do you know of anybody that would want to harm Jay?
I don't know her.
Don't know her.
Don't know her. Don't know nothing about what she's into. I don't know.
Do you know how old she is?
I do now.
No. Didn't you ever see her at East Kentwood?
I seen her one time. And like I said, I was a shuttle. It was early in the morning, and her and some girls were walking down the hallway, and I was walking in to make a delivery, and she spoke. And I was like, oh, hi, Jay.
Was it after the incident in your house?
No, after the incident in my house, I wasn't. The incident in my house happened during summer, spring break.
Okay.
And summer vacation.
Okay. So you saw her before?
No, I saw her after. Oh yeah, it was after that because the school was out. When school started back, I saw her one time.
And then you saw her. Then you knew who she was from your house.
Yeah, I knew she was there every day. I knew who she was. She was at my house every single day. For June,
so then when
July,
you saw
August,
her
September,
at the school though, you knew her. You knew her from your house, so you recognized her.
Yeah, I knew who she was.
And then when you saw her at your house, you recognized her from school?
No.
No, you did not. I that's what I don't understand, I guess.
The Aquarius came to stay with us for the summer. He got to my house in June.
Got ya.
Him and her met on Facebook or something. They
Okay.
met on some social media site. July is when she started coming around.
Okay.
School started back in
August. September.
School started back in September. So from July to September, she was at my house every day.
Every day.
Every single day.
Okay.
And most times she didn't
But
go
when
to
she
sleep.
came over and when you saw her at your house in that summer, you didn't recognize her from from your
No.
employment. You did not. Okay.
I didn't know she went there. I didn't know she went there until Tierra came home. I didn't even know when she was coming through the summer, I didn't know she went there. I knew she went there when Tierra came home one day and said, or maybe she called me, I don't remember. And she said, guess who I just saw? I was like, who you see? She was like, Jay. I said, Jay who? She said, Aquarius' girlfriend, Jay. I said, where you see her at? She said, she was at the school registering. I said, for school? She was like, yeah, on the 10th grade hall. And I was like, damn. Because she had always told us she was 19, had her own place, which is why she could come to our house and she, like I said, she never wanted to leave. So 2, 3 in the morning, she's still there. And we're waking up like, dude, Jay's still here? Oh yeah, she might as well just stay the night, right? Sometimes I wake up in the morning and she's there. So when she says I'm 19, I believed it because she never had to leave. Like nobody was saying get home. She didn't have a curfew. And then when Tierra started school with her stepfather and she was registered in 10th grade, it's like, damn, 10th grade. 5th grade is for 5th grade is 5. I mean, 1st grade is 5, 6. Oh shit, she's like 15, 16 years old. So then that's when we told Aquarius she can't be over here past 9. 9 o'clock she has to be gone. So.
And that was in September.
That was when school started. So whenever school started.
Okay.
And I think it started early this year. You know, we have security cameras at my house. Mm-hmm. They record 24 hours a day.
Okay.
Okay. Does it go to a DVR?
It goes to Xfinity. Xfinity. They go to Xfinity.
Do you have cameras inside the house?
We don't have them in. We just have them at all the doors.
So how do you access it? You know, you want to pull up
Oh,
something.
you could have put it up on my phone if I had to die. You can go on my. You can delete.
How long does it stay there?
10 days.
10 days, unless
Yeah,
you
10
want to
days.
save it.
No, you. I don't know if you can save it or not. I don't know. What I know is they record 24 hours a day, and I know Xfinity keeps it. Whatever they're recording, they keeps it for 10 days. I can go on my phone or on my tablet or on my TV, and I can go back 10 days and look and see everything that happened for that 10 days.
Okay.
So when you ask me like, oh, what time?
So it shows you coming and going on there also.
As soon as you step out that door, it
Motion
gets
activated?
front door, back door, side. You can't
Or
get
no,
in.
you said it's just constantly recording.
It's constantly, but it has to have like as soon as you open the door, you're not walking past the cameras without it coming on. It's gonna get you as you come and go.
And I may have missed it. What time did you get home on Saturday?
Saturday night.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, I'm gonna say 5 or 6. I don't know. My phone's dead. I don't know.
For the night, the rest of the night. And didn't go out anymore.
No, once I got home, well, I dropped it. I went home once to pick up cameras so Tierra could go to emergency.
Okay.
I still have my nieces with me then. As you'll see on the camera, we all walk in the house. We all
Okay.
walk out. We get in the car. I take my nieces home. over on. Oh, you guys aren't from here.
No.
I take my nieces home probably 6-7 minutes from my house.
Okay.
I drop them off. I come right back home. Me and Cameron, we come back home.
Mm-hmm.
We're in the house. Her brother comes home. When he gets home, I get up, get dressed, and then I go to emergency room and sit with her. And then me and her come home.
For the rest of the night
And
on
I'm in the house
Saturday.
the rest of the night.
You need the restroom? You want some
Water and drink.
Can you give us just a minute? Because I gotta go to the bathroom.
Then the case takes a turn. No one sees coming. Because the place where her body was dumped wasn't empty, wasn't forgotten, and wasn't unseen. Just days before, a hidden camera was quietly watching everything.